Hey everyone, Tom here and welcome to your weekly trade recap. So just remember, this is the Power of Two strategy that has just been released. Not many people are, or I could say not many people are very new to these concepts, but we've been sort of trading this way in Evolution for a couple of months now. It's just we've framed it in a way that is easily understandable. And these are guidelines. Remember that. Remember to do your own testing, solidify it within your mind, but also remember to watch all of the content before you go ahead and query anything related to the Power of Two. If you haven't watched the content, then you merely probably won't understand it correctly. So without further ado, let's jump straight into the charts. Well, here we have Euro USD 4-hour chart. As we all pretty much should know by now, we have been trading a bullish bias on the euro due to the no follow through on the 4-hour low there. It's failing to continue that momentum on the fractal low, this pool of liquidity, and therefore will push higher and hunt for more liquidity, i.e. this here, or just as equally this low here. So the bias on the 4-hour is framed. We know that this high is our range high, this high is our range low. Why? Because this is the highest point that took out this low, and this is the lowest point that took out this low and formed or injected a new low into the market. So that's our range high to low, and we can deem anything in this area as premium, anything in this area as discount. When we're in discount, we can say buys are going to be favourable, and when we're in premium, we can say sells are going to be favourable. But for me, I'm always going to use that NFT and FT as the direction and trade in the according discount or premium zone. So let's jump down to the 15-minute here. You can see there's been quite a few nice trades on euro. This is 3 trades so far this week. So let's have a look at this trade first. We have, this is our current external 15-minute range coming into the market open. Now it would have been nice if we manipulated these lows and went. However, we know that we can take these internal fractals. They are just as valid, and that is what I forecasted on the Sunday market breakdown. We want the sweep to happen inside session, in and around session. So we swoop this low here. That's quite early, you know, we're looking at like 7:15, 7:30. So we come into London session and we inject this low here. We're injecting that low, injecting that liquidity to push price higher, but we're merely waiting for the liquidation and then go. That simple pattern that we talk about. As you can see there, sweep of fractal low, inside session, inside discount. The only downside, this 15-minute range is still maintained, and this is that internal fractal sweep that we talk about in Discord. So 15 minutes later, we are tagged into the trade, buy stop. So when the at this point, you want to wait for the candle closure. So 8:45 or 9 PM, I think it would be. Wait for the candle closure, buy stop here, stops below the candle low. If you don't wait for the candle closure, you wouldn't know where to place your stop. So we get tagged into the trade. Price kind of messes around with our entry during that dead zone. Come into New York. Again, I think a few people took this one here, but I never took it. It didn't really form a fractal on my chart, so I was happy it wasn't a trade for me, but I know a few people took it. Play it forward. There we go, we hit TP during the night, I believe. So nice 1 to 3 there. Let's continue on, we can at the same time begin to move our range here. Coming into London session, again this is still the range here. If we was waiting for a fractal, it'd be this one here, but I believe it doesn't go. Yep. So now we can, pre-New York, we can move our box. There we go, keep on moving it up, waiting for that fractal high to print. There we go, that will print a fractal high probably. There we go. So, New York session, waiting for fractal low to go. This happens to be the range, external range as well, which is nice. There we go, it sweeps. And again, on candle closure, buy stop here, stops below the low. So that was yesterday's session. Kind of was hovering in profit nicely. You can also see we are kind of hovering around the equilibrium. The sweep happens in discount. Yes, we're kind of just buying a little bit above premiums, but that's where we talk about that discretion, that experience, that back testing that you should have already got your teeth stuck into. You know, you should know the answers to these questions if you've done an adequate amount of back testing. So we can delete that. We can adjust our range here. Move it to the most recent low. High goes. Low goes. There we go. A low form here. Just inside session here. Again, we manipulate the lows here. External range lows as well. Buy stop here, stops below the low, 15 pip stop. I believe I'm still in this trade. Yeah. I mean, it's close to entry. What's that? Close to TP. 4 pips. So we'll see how it goes setting up tonight. There is, let's have a look here. I was away from the charts for this afternoon. I am off to Bulgaria tomorrow, so it will be a quiet time for me tomorrow and Friday. So I was getting prepped for that. However, let's see if we've got any trades. We're still trading in, yeah, it's heavily inside premium there, so we'll probably only be looking for sells if we was looking for a sell, but I mean, I like to trade from the most recent NFT, so, or FT, and that happens to be bullish, so I prefer not to sell, although you can, not to sell up here. Like I said, you can, if you've done adequate testing. I just prefer not to. So that is the 3 EU trades, 2 wins, 1 nearly a win, it's nearly 100% strike rate. This one just hovering around entry now. So again, I'm off on holiday tomorrow and Friday, and I'll be back on Sunday, so it will be a quiet time for me on the charts. As always, I'll be there to answer any questions, but unlikely to be trading Thursday and Friday. So thank you all for watching. Any questions, don't hesitate to contact me in Discord or Instagram or wherever you feel comfortable, and I will see you later.